The Episcopal girls soccer team was loaded for a run to an SBC championship this year until the pandemic forced the cancellation of any postseason play. However, as our Chevy Spotlight found out, the girls and their new coach have found something even greater to play for: themselves. It's an off week for the Episcopal soccer team, but the girls are still on the field, bonding, building chemistry, and learning as much as they can from the new head coach, Rachel Stelter. Stelter came to Episcopal with quite the resume, having played overseas in the Czech Republic and France, while just recently retiring from the Houston Dash. Her youth and new philosophies have energized this young Episcopal team.
We get to hear about a lot of her experiences because she played overseas for some time and she played in the NWSL, so we get to hear a lot of that, so it's really cool.
I don't think I'm intimidating by any means, but I think it's more that they see themselves in me and they see that, oh, this is something that I can do. This is my coach and she was able to do this, so I should be able to go do that.
The Knights have started the season with a bang as they are 4-0 so far, and they have a 1-0 victory over St. John's under their belt. Why is that win so important? Well, it's the first time they've beaten St. John's in 14 years. The confidence from that victory can only be matched by the confidence they have in their star player, Kaia Chambers. Despite missing one game, Chambers already has 9 of the team's 13 goals and has earned the praise of her coaches and teammates alike.
The second I saw her play, I was able to see that she's just so dangerous on the field. She puts herself into positions first, like before she even receives the ball, that give her a good opportunity to score, but then she's able to find the back of the net and score these shots that myself and my assistant coach, who currently plays professionally, we look at each other and we're like, did she just score that? So she's scoring goals that professional players can score.
She's really speedy, she scores a lot, and she's also she talks to us on the field, tells us where to play, just helps us if we're lost in the game. She's very talkative leader. She's also just a humble leader.
Scoring goals is one thing, but being a leader during a bizarre season is another. This year, the SBC will not have a playoff season, nor will they crown a champion. That can put a damper on some teams as they search for ways to motivate themselves, but not the Knights.
Since our championship got canceled because of COVID, I want to beat local rivals, and I also want to set up the program for a successful season next year when hopefully COVID is over, and also being able to leave behind a program for incoming freshmen and stuff like that, and being known as the best soccer program for women's soccer in Houston.
We won't have an SBC championship, but we will have our SBC games, so we're able to really come together as a team, set our culture for the coming years, and it's been a cool year to get to do that. And I do feel like I'm able to fall back on, if I make mistakes, everyone's a little bit more lenient because it's COVID year and craziness that comes with it.
Once Stelter's core values are instilled in this team, look for Episcopal to hit their ultimate goal, which is to make playing for the Knights a rewarding high school experience.
My philosophy as a coach is to just make sure that the players know that they're loved and cared about and that we're always pursuing something higher than winning. I expect the girls to compete like crazy, and I always expect the best out of them, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be perfect out there on the field, but I do expect them to go out there and try their best, at the same time caring for each other.
The Chevy Spotlight is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer and test drive our award-winning products.